Visions. Thank you, Thomas Sowell. He wrote about this. The fate of America comes down to which of these visions prevails. And that comes down to who works harder. And that comes down to
Now,
you.
some of us saw this day coming. It was 3 years ago, on this very day, that I spoke at the GOP convention where I was honored to be able to accept the nomination for vice president that night. And in my speech, I asked America, I said, when the cloud of rhetoric has passed, when the roar of the crowd fades away, what exactly is Barack Obama's plan? What does he actually seek to accomplish after he's done turning back the waters and healing the planet? The answer is to make government bigger, to take more of your money, to give more of it to others, and to take more orders from Washington, and to reduce the strength of America in a dangerous world. I spoke of this, but back then it was only my words that you had to go by. Now you have seen the proof yourself. Candidate Obama didn't have a record while he was in office, but President Obama sure does, and that's why we're here today.
Folks, again, our country is in a struggle over these two visions. And next year we decide between the two. The vision of Barack Obama is an America that has lost her edge. His vision is of decline, and that leads to decline. Even though his vision has been consigned to the ash heap of history time and time again.
Candidate Obama, he pledged to fundamentally transform America. And for all the failures and the broken promises, that's one thing that he has delivered on. We've transformed from a country of hope to one of anxiety. Today, 1 in 5 working-age men, they're out of work. 1 in 7 Americans are on food stamps. 30% of our mortgages are underwater. In places like Michigan and California, we're unemployment numbers that are greater than during the depths of the Great Depression. Look, Barack Obama promised to cut the deficit in half, and instead he turned around and he tripled it. And now our national debt is growing at $3 million a minute. That's $4.25 billion a day. President Obama, is this what you call winning the future? I call it losing our country, and with it
We're going to reject that false premise of the false prophets of inevitable decline and what it is that they preach. And again, even unfortunately, hearing from the White House that mantra of malaise.
Status quo, I think it's Latin for more of the same of the mess that we're in.
Look around. Do you see that struggle between these two visions? I see this struggle, and I recognize that one vision believes that government is about entitlement. I would like to know that my federal government understands a vision that believes in empowerment versus entitlement. And to see this struggle in action, look no further than the Occupy Wall Street movement that's going on.
But you know what? Throughout history, the cynics, the naysayers, they've always denounced those who have stood for truth and fought for what is right. When Abe Lincoln led, they mocked him and ridiculed him. It was the elites of his day saying that he was a clown, a hick, a fool who was unfit for office. But who has history redeemed? Not the naysayers, not the cynics. History is on the side, bold and courageous reform, and this movement is reform.
Our vision, it doesn't divide, it doesn't tear down. It isn't apologetic, it builds up. And it's all about that optimistic pioneering spirit that was based on free men and free markets, And it's a true entrepreneurial model that has made us an exceptional nation and allowed us to be the most voluntarily generous nation on earth. It's a vision that is rooted in hard work and personal responsibility and liberty and empowerment. And it's the enduring vision of this land which God has shed his grace upon. In 2012, we decide whether we still believe in this vision.
Friends, we need that pro-growth agenda, one that is all about cutting tax rates. That is how we incentivize job creation. America needs an agenda that attracts industry here instead of continuing to chase industry off our shores. An agenda that doesn't pretend that a centralized government can successfully manipulate and plan our economy for us. Like your poster said over here. Your poster that talks about the private sector can do anything, everything better than government can. That's just a given. That's a fundamental part of those time-tested truths.
The American dream, our foundation, is about work ethic and empowerment, not entitlement. In fact, the nation's dividing line today is how you answer this question. Are you entitled to other people's money? The Wall Street crony capitalists, the Obama administration, the leftist politicos, big union bosses, and the occupiers, they all say yes. The rest of America says no.
We say enough is enough. And the message from Tea Party Americans is the status quo is no longer acceptable. We can't tolerate business as usual. We can't tolerate business as usual because $14 trillion later, we can't afford business as usual.
But this Occupy Wall Street crowd, now it seems to have evolved a bit. Occupy Wall Street crowd has drawn now, I believe, the wrong conclusions. They say Wall Street fat cats got a bailout, so now I want one too. And the correct answer is no one is entitled to a bailout.
But the reason is simple, because like you, I'm not for sale.